Hello, welcome. Today's video is a lodge tour and a vlog of our very recent trip to Centre Parcs in Belgium. We stayed in Parc de Haan, which is very close to Brugges. So as well as giving you a lodge tour and showing you around the Centre Parcs site, I've got some footage of the local beaches, talking about some of the other activities that you can do and how much the trip cost us. So let's get stuck in and start with the lodge tour. So heading into our lodge, you'll see that I use a watch sort of thing on my arm to open the door. Everyone over the age of 2 has one of these, gets you into your lodge, gets you into the swimming pool, the soft play, etc. So as we head into the lodge, we have firstly got a loo and a bathroom downstairs. We booked a 4-bed premium lodge, and our primary reason for this was that, well, that was twofold. That it had a separate bathroom with a bath. All the smaller lodges didn't have a bath but just had one shower room, and we have a 2-year-old and our oldest was turning 4 during the holiday, and our kids hate showers. Also, this lodge came with a dishwasher, and we knew we'd be cooking a lot at the lodge. So the downstairs bedroom we just used as like a storeroom. All of the bedrooms had 2 single beds kind of pushed together, so you could have them as a twin room or you could have it as a double room. We booked this party package, which is why you see the banners and balloons. That cost around 26 euros, included like a birthday cake, banners, balloons, etc. And that was super useful. It was my husband's birthday the day after we arrived, and it was my eldest's 4th birthday the day after his. And so you can see here the little party package. There was loads included there, tons and tons of banners. We put lots more up, and there was a little balloon pump as well. And then in this little box next to it was a couple of bin bags, a couple of dishwasher tablets and some cloths. Then the kitchen was really well appointed, had the fridge, had a little freezer section. You'll see the 2 boxes of cream cakes, that's what came as part of our party package. Initially I was a little bit disappointed because I was expecting an actual birthday cake that I was intending to use for my 4-year-old's birthday, because my husband doesn't usually want like a separate birthday cake given that it's the day before our oldest birthday. But anyway, we had the cream cakes for my husband's birthday. They were super yummy, and in the supermarket on site they had a lovely kind of chocolate celebration cake which was very reasonable, so we bought that for 4-year-old. Loads of mugs and crockery and cutlery and everything in the lodge. One thing that was missing was a pair of scissors. I don't know if that was a mistake on their part, and there normally is one, but I found that really annoying. You don't know how much you use scissors until they're not there. The other thing I didn't particularly like was that there was this combi oven microwave, and it would have been, I think, much better to have a separate oven. I just found like it took a lot longer to cook things and it was a lot smaller. Anyway, outside, so because this is a 4-bed lodge and it sleeps 8 people, the table inside and the table outside are all set up for 8 people. You've got barbecue there, which we did use a little bit later in our stay, and there was this little outhouse, just had some dustpans, brushes and an airer if you want to do any washing. There is a laundrette on site. There's a couple of deck chairs there and a really nice big lawn space, which we found really helpful. Then heading back in, and generally we found it was a really generous sized lodge. The furniture was really good. I didn't feel like it was particularly well set up for young children. As you'll see here, these are quite steep stairs. There is no stair guard downstairs. There is one at the top of the stairs, which was okay. It was a little bit annoying, like one of those pull out ones, but you have like a high chair, you have a cot, but that, I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't quite young kiddie friendly. The garden also wasn't particularly secure. So in any event, moving on, all of the bedrooms have this kind of inbuilt wardrobe, and it was super warm when we were there. So we didn't test out the heating system for sure. But you'll just see here, there are other lodges nearby. There's loads of greenery though, and it felt super secluded. We weren't overlooked at all in any way when we were in the garden. It was lovely and peaceful. This room we had like a room for myself and my husband, and just because it had the hairdryer in it, and then we had a cot was already set up in this little nook of this room, so littlest had this one. And yeah, I mean, that worked really well for us. So we would bath the kids downstairs at the end of the day and then come up and do bedtime. And to be honest, I think we spent half of the week just sleeping in 2 bedrooms. What can you see? Animals. Oh, what's in there? Can you hear?
Yeah.
Shall we go see?
Yeah.
Come on then. Is Eddie going on the tractor?
Yeah.
Yeah. A very short walk from our lodge was this really super cute little petting zoo, which both of the boys absolutely adored. Littlest is obsessed with animals. There were loads of baby animals, baby goats, bunnies and lambs. And there was also a peacock and peahen. And to be honest, I think they were a bit scared of the peacock because he's just so loud. But they absolutely loved this little zoo, and it was really close to the main kind of area with the water park, etc. So it was really good to have a little pit stop at if you needed. It's a peahen. It's the lady peacock. The peacock is the man and the lady is the peahen. You on your tractor, Eddie? Tractor, Eddie! So as well as the little petting zoo, we'll just pan out in a minute and you can see right alongside it there is this play area, and you'll get a better view of that in a second. And that was pretty good. I felt like it was maybe for slightly older children than the 2-year-old, and to be honest, apart from like the first day when we went in there, we were too busy to spend much time there. Otherwise, there were lots of other activities that you could book to do. You could book those in advance, you could book them when you were there. And now you just see the boys were just loving the wildlife that would come into the garden. I'm not actually so sure what this bird is. Is it a quail? Anyway, it had the cutest little chick. And on our first night, came mooching through the garden, and the boys really enjoyed that. But there was lots of wildlife. It was really lovely. So yeah, we didn't really book many activities because of the boys' ages, but that was fine for us. Here you will see, so our first full day, my husband's birthday, we treated him to a trip to the supermarket. We had intended originally to stop in Calais and do a hypermarket shop, and then when we arrived off the Eurotunnel, for some reason we decided it would be a really good idea to just get straight to Center Parcs, and that we were sure there would be some kind of hypermarket nearby and we could stock up there. This was a really big mistake. Food was really expensive in the biggest kind of supermarket we were advised to go to in Haan. So I would say take dry goods with you like pasta, etc., and stop in Calais if you do the same as us. Happy birthday! So what have we got for your birthday dinner spread?
Cheese.
Cheese!
A lot of cheese, which is basically what you have to do when you come to the continent of Europe.
And a camembert bacon in the oven, and some really like delicious salad. I'm addicted to whatever that, I don't know what is this kind of leaf called? I don't know, you don't really get it back home. It's nicer than iceberg lettuce, isn't it? We've got some amazing tomatoes, some salamis, and this yummy honey mustard vinaigrette that we found, and delicious bread and butter. So, has it been a good day? Has it been a good birthday in Center Parcs?
It's been a brilliant birthday. It's been very tiring with the boys. A very lucky one.
Yes. What did we do?
We had cake in the morning. We then went to have breakfast at one of the local restaurants, which was very good. Continental breakfast. Boys ran off a bit of steam. Then we went to the Haan for shopping, supermarket, which was brilliant. Very exciting, lots of beer, and also like lobsters. Came back, had some lunch. I got lost on the way back. Martin lost the bags and had very cold shoulders. We then went swimming. which the boys loved.
Yeah, that was really good fun. And now they're asleep.
And they're asleep, we better stay asleep.
You have a glass of bubbles. Chin chin.
Wow, bubbles.
Fabulous.
Um,
And then you get to enjoy this, and then your birthday ends when the meal ends, and you then need to
prep for tomorrow.
start prep for Eddie's 4th birthday tomorrow, which involves putting more streamers up and blowing up balloons. Fun times. So as is the way now, we spend my husband's birthday evening setting up for my eldest's birthday the following day. So we didn't actually use all of the banners and balloons that were in the party pack because there were just so many. And the only thing that I brought with me were these little masks because I knew that he had them at somebody else's birthday and really wanted them anyway, blah, blah, blah. So we set all of that up, and then there we were done, full first day.
No, I got lost.
What?
I got a mask gun.
Wow!
Yeah.
Yeah, hiya, Mama. Look, wow! How are these superheroes? Who are these superheroes? Yeah. Oh, balloons.
Oh, purple! That's, whose favourite colour is that? Oh, wow!
Where's your favourite colour?
Green.
No, your presents!
Those are my presents too.
Oh, you're a lucky boy.
What I got.
Oh, a little one. Eddie, could JJ help you with some?
Yeah.
Oh my word, what have you got?
Marvel pyjamas.
Superhero pyjamas?
That's from Grandpa.
Thank you, Grandma. For
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eddie. Happy birthday to you. Wow!
oh, and you blew the candle out.
Oh, what are you doing, boys? So this little wagon, which you'd have seen earlier when we were carting the food shopping back, you could either borrow it from the cycle centre for an hour for free if you had shopping that you needed to take back to your lodge, because after you've emptied all of your luggage out, you then have to take your vehicle to the main car park, and you're not allowed vehicles back into the complex until you are packing up your car to leave. We hired the wagon and it was €7 if you wanted to hire it for like a whole day. We hired it for 3 days because we knew that we were going to be going to the beach, etc. And the boys really enjoyed it, but we didn't need it for like the whole time that we were there. You can see on the right hand side a few people driving these little electric safari cars, which was one of the activities that you could do. There weren't many activities suitable for our youngest, who is 2, so we didn't do lots of those kind of activities. Here on the left hand side, this is the Laundrette, which we did need to use once, and we knew we would. We weren't taking quite enough clothes for like our full 10 days, and that was about €4 I think for a wash, which was really reasonable. This is the local beach which we walked to. It is a little bit of a walk. You can drive a bit closer But because you have to walk to the main car park to get your car, we didn't see the point in that really, and we just left the wagon at the bottom of the steps that were up to the beach. It seemed to be perfectly safe, and other people were like leaving buggies down there. So I just wanted to show you this footage. Is so funny. My husband, when he went on it, inflate this beach, it's kind of like a big beach bag chair thing, Laundrette. It's really, really cozy and fun, and you don't have to blow it up, you just have to hold it in the direction of the wind, but for some reason he just couldn't get the knack of it, and it was whipping around all over the place. It was quite a windy day, but it was deceptively warm, and we lather the kids, and my husband in fact 50 because he burns really easily, hence the big hat. But of course I was like, I want to get a bit of the sun, and burnt my shoulders, so what an idiot. And it was really sore for a couple of days. Kids absolutely loved this day. Running around the beach was so much fun. So this was our walk back down from the beach back to Centre Parcs, and it was so pretty. And there was a chap with like this kind of like vintage bike, ice cream kind of selling bike on the way down. So we got some really yummy ice creams, and it was just, when everything just works out perfectly on a special day, as it was 4-year-old's birthday. It was really, really lovely. So we headed back, and we had got things in for having a barbecue, and that worked out. I don't know about you guys, but whenever we have a barbecue, we always totally underestimate the amount of time it actually takes to get the coals warm enough. But that was really good fun, definitely lovely like holiday activity. And then I believe this was a couple of days later. Just wanted to show you these Lakeside Lodges were the most expensive like VIP lodges that you could hire, and they all come with this balcony kind of area around the lake. They also have like sauna inside, and they're just like a slightly better spec. However, they didn't really have any green garden space, we noticed, so we did say for us we wouldn't actually have contemplated it having seen them. I think they were for people with older children perhaps, but for younger children, like, we really enjoyed having the garden space. Took the scooters. Anyone else just always end up carrying one child and a scooter? They never both want to scoot all the time, do they? And I couldn't resist this footage of the baby lambs. It's just so cute. Like, as you walk around, there's all this going on, and it was just really nice and peaceful. One activity that we did do, we hired this family bike. So much fun. It was €30 for 2 hours, and our legs really hurt by the end of it, but really, really good fun. The boys loved it. So in terms of the cost of our stay, we stayed for 10 nights in the middle of June, so outside of the school holidays, and we paid around about £1,500 for our stay. That included a 15% reduction for booking early, and we got to choose our lodge location, and we got 3 free activity vouchers, which we didn't end up using because my eldest got chickenpox. However, that also included a 2-day breakfast package, which we chose to add on. And if you want meal packages, then you need to book them in advance. I kind of wish we'd had like 1 or 2 evening meals that we booked. That would have been handy for like the night we arrived, etc. But I thought it was really good value. JJ, where are you? I build what? What are you building? A house? Good job. A big house. Well done. So I just wanted to show you a little bit of the soft play, which we didn't use masses because my eldest got chicken pox, but it was the biggest soft play I have seen in ages, and it was really good fun, particularly this bouncy volcano thing you can see here. Soft play was open 9 AM till 9 PM, and the Aquamunda, the water park, was open 10 AM till 9 PM, so really good hours. Can you help him up? Yay! I couldn't resist taking my little one on this ride. It was so much fun. It was actually though super quick. Just suddenly jerk the wheel. Wow! So this is the Aquamunda. You've got the main swimming pool area. You've got 2 main water slides, but on top of that you had a lazy river, which isn't shown here, and you've got this kind of rapid ride, which I didn't go on because it was quite nippy, but my eldest child did, and my husband. An outdoor pool, lots of like kind of spa jacuzzi areas, and a really lovely children's pool, which you can see here. We did use the pool as much as possible, but then also we bought this little paddling pool because my eldest got chicken pox, but seen here is my little one.
It's really important. You don't
So for the last day, because it was a bit overcast and rainy where the weather had been so fantastic before, we got the tram into Haan, which is the local town. It's a seaside town. As you can see here, a massive sandy beach. It would be lovely on a sunny day. And it had this little pirate ship thing there and lovely cafes. We went and got waffles and milkshake in one of the cafes when it really started to rain. Kids really enjoyed this day. You could hire like the family bikes that we'd hired in Centre Parks. There was a place really close by. You could hire all kinds of bikes and things. There were lots of activities, little carousel. It's a really pretty town to have a mooch around. I feel like we didn't see enough of it. Hey. So I think if I had my time again there, I would have gone into the town a bit more and had a really good mooch around. I'm not sure that the kids at their age would have particularly enjoyed it. They did love this day at the beach and they loved the tram, etc. We also just mostly went into the town if we needed food shopping or the pharmacy. I absolutely really loved this holiday. Despite elders having chicken pox, it did not ruin it. It was really good fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful and interesting. If so, please drop me a like and consider subscribing for more content from me. I'm going to be putting up a video of our day trips to Brugges and to Sluis in the Netherlands, which we went on whilst at this Centre Parks stay, so please stick around for those. I 100% would recommend going to Centre Parks in Belgium. If you want a bit of a change of scenery, you might find it cheaper. As I said earlier, I think I certainly found it very reasonable cost-wise compared to what I have seen of some costs of UK-based Centre Parks, but I think it really depends on when you go and where you're looking at going and accommodation, etc. But anyway guys, great to have you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!